Hey guys, what's up? Darcy here at Six Strings, Nine Lives. I wasn't going to do a video on this, but I thought, you know what, why not? I have watched a couple other unboxing videos and, kind of reviews of the Voivod Forgotten in Space box set. Mine came in last week, right around the time I was, taking off for a couple days. So I thought, okay, we'll leave it. And you know what? I don't like to leave too long from YouTube. I always like to at least pop in once a week. So I thought, you know what, why not? Let's take a look at this. I have people that do watch my videos that may not have seen other videos pertaining to this. And you know what, honestly, even if you're not a Voivod fan, just take a look at this. If you want to hang out, have a look at this set. This is a box set done right. I would say right now this would be tied for my number 2 favorite box set that I personally own. Number 1 is still that Creator Under the Guillotine box set. Just absolutely love that one. That one opens from the top, very cool, kind of like an actual guillotine. I have personally haven't done a video on that one, and maybe I will too. I also have a Venom box set of the Venom's first 4 albums, which is all I would ever need for Venom. I love that stuff, but probably should do a video on that too. And I said tied for number 2. I would say tied with my Halloween Starlight, the Noise years of the Noise albums collection. I love that set too. Just really nice attention to detail, which I'll show you here. We'll just kind of, we'll breeze through it. We won't talk about every little detail of Voivod and their career, things like that. But the other thing I was going to mention, when I was probably it was a year back, and I got that Overkill set, I was super excited because Overkill is my favorite thrash band. Always have been, always will be, I think. Anyways, I was underwhelmed with that set. I thought, you know what, this is, where's the effort for a collector? And then you get these guys combining like Noise records, and these are all with BMG. BMG does a heck of a job with the reissues and pretty much anything they do. And their box sets are well thought out, and they do go that extra mile for the customer. And I will show you that right now. Enough babbling, but great band from Canada. I kind of going full-blown back into Voivod's material. Yes, they're not for everybody. I get that. But, that's the great thing about us hanging out together. We don't need to all like the same thing, but when you get something this well done, it almost just like nudges you along to, oh boy, I better try that band again, because boy, I'd sure like that set. So here's the box set. Just released, a little over 2 weeks ago. This is called Forgotten in Space. Just a sturdy, beautiful box. I love the color, especially with the green and the red lights on the front. All the artwork is done by the drummer, Away. And yeah, just very cool. If you can see that windshield, it's kind of really pops out. And if you touch this right here, it feels, it's risen a little bit, but it's more like a black, I don't know, kind of a black matting in there or something. And so here is this side, and then that same on this side, and then on each side of the box is the Voivod logo from that time period. And then on the back, once you take, well, I'll just show you the actual back of it. Very cool. There's like a barcode with a Voivod there, and kind of a bursting or flaming earth or whatever. But what comes on the back is a little advertisement with that kind of sticky glue stuff in there. I always take those off. I just kind of heat it up with a blow dryer and ever so gently lift it up. And then what I do with this is I store it inside the box with everything else. So this is a clamshell style. And if you're familiar with the tankard one, same thing, clamshell style. And when you open up this clamshell, I took out the contents for now, but that's what you're opening it up to look at. Very, very cool. Again, just more detail, and then you got the DVD, and then there's another cool thing underneath there I'll show you in a bit. But there's the bottom, and each album just sits in there. I thought there would be enough room for their very first album, which is not included in this set, which is War and Pain. So different label, then they went over to Noise. So this is a reissue of War and Pain, Voivod's first album on Metal Blade Records. Excuse me. If you're wanting to complete your collection, great reissue from Metal Blade. And I thought I would have did the same I did with my Overkill set, because, excuse me, the Overkill set did not include their very first album, Feel the Fire, but that box was a little bit oversized, so I was able to put Feel the Fire in there. But this one be a little tight if I threw War and Pain in there. So what this box includes, so here's the hype sticker that is on the cellophane when you get it. So this includes I'll just read it to you, a deluxe box collector's collection of the Noise Records years. So there's 3 studio albums, which include Roar and, yeah, I said that, Roar, Killing Technology and Dimension Hatros, with deluxe splattered vinyl versions, which I'll show you each one. They're very cool, very well done. I got to spin all these. There's no warpage, nothing, no seam splits. Very happy. I have seen some people didn't have as much luck as I did and had a few seam splits and stuff like that, but hopefully they got that resolved. This one also includes No Speed Limit Live 86 and Dimension Hatros, the demos. And also Korgel, the Exterminator USB, which includes, I have one over here. Excuse me. I have one of the deluxe CDs. This is the only one I have, but there's extra bonus tracks and stuff on there. So all of this, so there's actually one of these for each of these 3 albums. So all that bonus material is included on that USB, which is awesome. And then we have Chaos Mongers DVD, which includes mini documentary, some live clips, stuff like that. And then a great booklet, which excuse me, is one of the highlights of this set for me. I just love the photos, the old photos, the reading up on it. The 40-page book contains new sleeve notes sleeve note interviews with excuse me, Michelle Away, the drummer, telling the story of the early years of Voivod. Contains rare and previously unseen photos. So yeah, cool stuff. There's the hype sticker, which I always cut them out and save them. So grab a quick drink. It is boiling here, and looks like we got a whole week of hot weather, well into the 30s Celsius here in Canada. So convert that where you are. Hopefully you're having a good summer, or if you're in Australia or somewhere, you're having a good winter. But so here's the first album that's included in this set. This is their second studio album, from originally from 1986. So all the artwork here is done by their drummer, Away. Here's the back cover. And, out of their first 4 albums, which I showed you War and Pain already, this is probably still my least favorite. Very, very chaotic album. And I don't mean it's terrible. I'm really enjoying listening to these, because there's one thing you can't fault Voivod is for making the same album over and over. They do not. Very unique band. So here's the inner sleeve for that one. Lyrics, which is very cool. The lyrics are all super written out. Well, they're all written out really cool. I imagine that is, excuse me, by one of the band members. It all looks the same. I love that font. Very cool. And we showed you that. And this one comes on a red and black splatter, which I did put my own anti-static sleeves in there. They came in the actual inners. But there is what that one looks like. And yeah, it just plays very well I always worry with, I've found personally with colored vinyl, if I've had any warpage overall, it's mostly been on colored vinyl. I don't know if that's just how it is or what. Let me know in the comments if you find that the same trouble. Next up is their album from 1987, Killing Technology. I personally love this album. This is would rank quite high if I was to do a Voivod ranking. Sorry, can't clear my throat. Okay, so here's the back cover of that. And this one, yeah, just, I don't know, I just really happy getting this on vinyl because you really see the detail in the cover. And like I said, very unique band. And every one of these albums is unique in its own way. And you just find things on these vinyl albums that you don't. I mean, there's Korgel right there. Yeah, lots of stuff going on those covers. Great band shot. So this is 87. Back in the day, I did not discover Voivod until their the next album I'll show you actually, and then I kind of backtracked a little bit, and but I always shied away from their first two albums, War and Pain, which I really like. War and Pain now, it's more like, you know, speed metal, Venom meets Motorhead in some areas, mixed with some Voivod. But here's the lyrics all written out cool, like the last one. And this one is on a pink and grayish swirl. And that one's got a lot more, well, purple anyways, not pink if I said pink. Purple, and then this one's got almost like, yeah, not even gray, it's green and purple swirl. I was kind of way off there. Depends how the light comes through here. So that one's pretty cool. And then finally, as far as studio albums go, in this set, here is the third one. And my personal introduction to Voivod was 1988 on this album, Dimension Hatros. That's when I really kind of got into Voivod, and then the next album, Nothing Face, it was, okay, that is awesome. And like I said, very unique. Definitely not a cookie cutter band, that's for sure. Here's the back cover for that one. And this one is actually very similar to, and maybe that's where I went off. This one is actually kind of purplish, reddish gray, I guess you would say. Let's show you this inner sleeve first. Always like these band shots on here. So there is Snake, Blackie, Away, and Piggy. So that's your classic lineup. Piggy, rest in peace. Passed away a number of years ago. So there's that, and then we got the lyrics all printed out like that. Not like you're gonna read them, but you get the gist of that. That font is super cool, and just a great album overall. I mean, oh boy, if you let me just grab that cover again. I mean, just top to bottom, this album, like Tribal Convictions. When I first heard that, I was just like, this is something else for sure. Yeah, great album. Psychic Vacuum, Brain Scan. Oh, yeah. Definitely check out Dimension Hatros. And you know, they definitely over their full career tried different things. They, you know, you get into albums like you know, Nothing Face and Angel Rat and The Outer Limits. They, you know, they tried a lot of different things, and it seemed to work as far as I'm concerned. So this one is gray with some purple or red, purple red, and here is this side. So a nice swirl on that one too. And we will show you the bonus material that came in. Now, I'm not super big on the bonus material. I'm a fan of the band. I definitely wouldn't call me a super fan by any means. But it came in the box set. I'm like, you know what? Why not? Why not? Let's get this. But this is Dimension Hatros, the demos, which there's something like this, personally, I could listen to this once and then just put it back in the box and never listen to it again. You know, just there as a collector's item. But it's kind of cool. They kind of have it as like a blueprint on the front and a blueprint on the back, because basically that's what this sounds like. Every song sounds like a very raw, rough form of what the album became to be, but not near the production whatsoever as the actual album. And let's quickly show you the vinyl. This didn't really, it just came with the vinyl inside. And I gotta say, this vinyl is pretty cool. It's a kind of a splatter, white on blue splatter. Very cool center ring, which is there's the right side up, and there's the B side with that. So that is the Dimension Hatros demos, and then we have the No Speed Limit Weekend 86. This is in Montreal. In Canada, where I live, which is Montreal, is probably, I don't know, 4,000 kilometers from where I live, so quite a hike. Canada is a huge country, by the way. There is a lot of space in between everything. You know, not some of the, like some of these other countries that some of my friends live in. We definitely have some space in between, and to get to Montreal would be quite a hike. But there is the front cover to that, and there's the back. Good set list. We got Ripping Headaches, Blower, Tornado, great song, War and Pain, Warriors on Ice, Ravenous Medicine, very great song, and their actual song called Voivod, their band title song, whatever you want to call it, which is still in their set list today. I love that track. And this is a gatefold. There's the gatefold, and both vinyl are the same. I'll just show you one, which I guess this is really cool and really fits the cover with the way the green and the, you know, kind of the neon sign almost type of thing, but the green here really fits, and it says album number 1. So there is the green splatter, and I gotta say that is really, it looks just as good on camera as it does in my hand. So both of those vinyl are the same. One just says album 1, one says album 2. And then included is this beautiful book called Cosmic Drama. And let's open this up. There is just photos beyond photos here, and lots of reading material. I don't read many books myself, but when I get like a reissue or a box set, stuff like that, this is really a good read for me. I really enjoy, you know, thoughts of whether it's a retrospective, the guys are talking about, you know, years and years ago, how they got started, how they got their band name, why they do this, why they do that. You know, even the loss of their great guitar player, Piggy. Here we got School Days. And we got prog, punk, heavy metal, which I would say, you know, progressive metal, touching on thrash, touching on, you know, these guys have touched on pretty much everything throughout their career. I would say their last 3 albums would be the most consistent. I think they've been, you know, on consecutive albums without still not sounding the same, but, you know, not far off, put it that way. So great book, full of photos and good reads here. So it's probably a good 20 pages, and right to the back cover where you got a little collage of photos there. Now, inside the clamshell, it was also, if I can open up this, and I'm okay with the clamshell. I do like the boxes that open from the top the best, but this thing is actually just really fantastic. What they did is if you can see, they kind of built it up here. So they left just enough room to house those 5 albums. And then in here is that Chaos Mongers DVD that I mentioned. So there, and this is actually how it opens. It's like a little digipack. So we can probably just hold it like that. And then on the back. And now, I'll be honest, I have not even watched this yet. I got it on the to-do list for tonight. Actually grab a drink and kick back and watch this. And inside here is where that little USB is. And I'll take it right out of the bag. So we got a Corgel USB in a nice little bag. If I can find where to open this, would be nice. And I like when they do stuff like this. In that, let's see if we can get this out actually. That, I don't know how this opens actually. In that, what am I going to say? Creator set, they had a nice little USB of their mascot too. All right, this is finally coming out of here. I should have took it out of there, but there it is. Whoops, and that's upside down. There we go. There's the right way. When you're holding up Corgel, you always got to have the point of the helmet up or whatever that is, and then this just opens up, and then you contains all that material with the bonus material. So nice little collector's piece. I personally don't use stuff like that. I just keep it in the set. And yeah, so great set. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what Noise Records, you know, whether they're going to do a Running Wild set. You know, I would love to see the first, what would it be? The first 4 Gamma Ray were on Noise Records. Would love to see that set, including their Alive 95 album. I know Skyclad, maybe them. Celtic Frost. Let me know. Who do you hope for as a box set? Because I don't know. I pretty much don't even care who it is. I think I would still buy it because they just do such a fantastic job, and which includes like all of this stuff, all in one box set. And yeah, just thought I would show you that to you, touch base with you guys a little bit here. Like I said, I don't like to go too far from doing at least one video a week. Probably next up, I am gonna do. I still have a few things piled up that I'd like to show you that I've purchased, and or I will come back with that Flotsam and Jetsam re-ranking. I'm ready to go for that. I just gotta basically record it. But hope you're having a great summer or a great winter wherever you are. And until next time, stay heavy.